Scene script. Have you ever wondered why fish bowls are not suitable for goldfish? You might be surprised to know that this iconic image of a goldfish happily swimming in a round bowl is nothing more than a myth, a misconception perpetuated by decades of pop culture and media. Imagine this, a creature born to live in the vast expanse of lakes and rivers, confined to a tiny, spherical world. It's like asking a bird to fly in a cage barely larger than itself. Yet this is the image most of us have when we think of goldfish, a charming little creature swimming in endless circles in a glass bowl. But let me tell you, it's far from the truth. And it's far from being charming. A goldfish in a bowl is a creature in distress, a creature stripped of its natural habitat, deprived of the essential conditions it needs to live a healthy, happy life. Why is this image so prevalent, you may ask? Well, it's because of the way we've been conditioned to perceive goldfish. The media, cartoons, movies, and even literature have consistently portrayed goldfish in bowls, creating an image that's hard to shake off. But today we're here to debunk this myth, to pull back the curtain and reveal the truth behind this charming facade. And the truth is, goldfish are not meant to live in bowls. This revelation might be hard to swallow for some. After all, goldfish in bowls have become such a staple, such a familiar sight in our homes, in our offices, even in our classrooms. But it's high time we address this misconception for the sake of these beautiful, fascinating creatures. So, if fish bowls aren't the right home for goldfish, what is? Let's delve into the history of the fishbowl to find out. Because as they say, to understand the present, we must first understand the past. And in understanding the past, we might just find a way to give our goldfish the home they truly deserve. Fish bowls, contrary to popular belief, were not made with the health and well-being of fish in mind. The truth is, they were originally conceived as decorative items. If we delve into the annals of history, we'll find that fish bowls, with their elegant curves and transparency, were initially designed to add a dash of aesthetic charm to room decor. They were viewed as living ornaments, with fish adding a vibrant moving element to an otherwise static display. The fishbowl's small size is one of its defining characteristics, but it's also one of its most detrimental features when it comes to fish keeping. You see, a small volume of water is more susceptible to rapid changes in temperature, which can be dangerous for fish. Moreover, the limited space doesn't allow for much movement, which can lead to stress and health issues in fish. Another glaring issue with fish bowls is the lack of a proper filtration system. Fish, like any other living beings, produce waste. In a small, confined space like a fish bowl, this waste accumulates quickly, polluting the water and creating a toxic environment for the fish. This goes double for goldfish, who are known to produce a significant amount of waste. Goldfish in particular have been victims of the fish bowl misconception. Their bright, shimmering scales and seemingly content demeanor have made them popular choices for these small, decorative containers. But the reality is, they're not suited for life in a fishbowl. Goldfish are active swimmers and require plenty of space to thrive. They also need clean, well-oxygenated water, something a fishbowl cannot provide. So, knowing the fishbowl's lack of suitability for goldfish, what makes an appropriate home for them? Well, the answer to that requires us to delve into the world of aquariums and fish tanks and understand the needs of these beautiful aquatic creatures. But that's a conversation for our next scene. Goldfish kept in fish bowls are subject to a host of health problems. It's a fact that many fail to grasp, and it's our goldfish friends who pay the price. Let's delve into the harmful effects of fish bowls on these vibrant creatures. Firstly, the water quality in fish bowls is often poor. Unlike aquariums equipped with filtration systems, fish bowls lack the necessary mechanism to filter out toxins. When goldfish eat and excrete, they release ammonia, a toxic substance that can lead to their demise. In a bowl, this ammonia builds up rapidly, poisoning the water and harming the fish. Next, we have the issue of oxygen. Goldfish are active swimmers and require plenty of oxygen to thrive. In a fishbowl, the surface area of the water is small, limiting the amount of oxygen that can dissolve into the water. This can leave our goldfish gasping for air, and in severe cases can lead to suffocation. Moving on to the third point, stunted growth. Contrary to popular belief, goldfish can grow quite large, up to 14 inches in the wild. However, in a fishbowl, their growth is stunted due to the lack of space and inadequate living conditions. This doesn't mean they remain healthily small. Rather, their outsides stop growing while their insides continue, leading to a host of internal problems. Lastly, fish bowls can cause stress. Goldfish are intelligent social creatures that require mental stimulation. A fishbowl provides neither the space to explore nor companions to interact with, leading to boredom and stress. This stress can weaken their immune system, making them more susceptible to disease. All these conditions lead to a significantly shorter lifespan for the goldfish. In the wild, a goldfish can live for up to 25 years. In a fishbowl, they're lucky to reach a year. Clearly, fish bowls are a death sentence for goldfish. So what's the solution? Well, stay tuned as we explore the right environment for our goldfish pals in the next scene. Goldfish thrive in larger tanks with good filtration. This isn't just an empty statement. It's backed by years of scientific research and countless experiences of goldfish owners. So let's dive into what makes an environment ideal for our golden friends. First and foremost, space is a significant factor. Contrary to popular belief, goldfish aren't small fish. They're active swimmers that need plenty of room to move around. For a pair of fancy goldfish, you'll want a minimum of 40 gallons of water. This might sound like a lot, but remember, these are creatures that, in the wild, would have entire ponds or rivers to explore. Giving them ample space is crucial to their happiness and health. Next, we have the issue of water quality. Goldfish are messy eaters that produce a lot of waste. This waste can lead to poor water quality if not properly handled. That's where a good filtration system comes into play. A filter will help keep the water clean and safe for your fish by removing harmful chemicals and waste products. It's not an optional extra. It's a necessity for the well-being of your goldfish. And let's not forget about the swimming space. Goldfish are not just static ornaments, they are lively and playful creatures. They need room to swim, explore, and engage in their natural behaviors. A cramped bowl is no place for such active and curious beings. Creating the right environment for your goldfish is about more than just aesthetics. It's about providing them with the conditions they need to live long, healthy, and happy lives. When you see your goldfish darting around a spacious, well-filtered tank, you'll understand why it's so important. Investing in a proper tank is crucial for the well-being of your goldfish. But what if you're on a budget? Well, dear listeners, there are options, and we'll discuss those in our next segment. So stay tuned. Quality fish tanks don't have to break the bank. Now that might sound like a bold statement, especially when you see the price tags on some of the brand new high-tech aquariums on the market. But don't let that discourage you. There are ways to find affordable tanks that will provide a healthy environment for your goldfish. One of the best ways to save money is to look for second-hand tanks. This may seem daunting, but with a bit of patience and know-how, you can find a real gem. Websites like eBay, Craigslist, and even Facebook Marketplace are teeming with second-hand aquariums. Often you'll find that these tanks come with additional equipment like filters and heaters, adding even more value to your purchase. However, buying second-hand does require a certain level of caution. Always check for any signs of damage or wear and tear. A leaky tank is no bargain, no matter how cheap it is. Also, make sure to give any second-hand tank a thorough clean before introducing your fish to ensure it's free from any harmful residues or bacteria. Another option is to wait for sales at your local pet stores or online retailers. Many of these businesses have annual or semi-annual sales where you can snag a brand new tank at a fraction of the cost. Just make sure to do your research and ensure the tank is the right size for your goldfish. Remember, 2 fancy goldfish require a minimum of 40 gallons to thrive. Emphasizing this point, the investment in a proper tank is absolutely crucial if you want to keep goldfish. It's not just about having a pretty display in your home, it's about providing a suitable and healthy environment for these delightful creatures. So, before you take the plunge into the world of goldfish keeping, make sure you're ready to make the necessary investment. It's not about finding the cheapest option, but about finding the best value for your money and the best home for your fish. Remember, if you can't afford a proper tank, perhaps it's best to reconsider having fish as pets.